Alright guys, we're back with this update as of the 23rd of September 2012, as you can see. As always, in a new shirt. So yeah, apparently because I did this the next day, I'll do part 2, and then usually I do the next day, I'll do part 3. So it's the 24th today, and this part of the news now, the last video from part 1 was about what I've been up to in life, but this time I've added what trophies has been going on recently and some news that interested me in Gamescom 2012. This part will be stuff from which I usually call more info on site news, which I just say the title from some of the game news which got me interested, and just to say there is a lot, and also some trailers plus some footage and some screenshots and development diaries that have been going on as well, which will be mentioned in this part. And in the next part, as always, I'll do a different camera angle as usual now, going to my laptop and then reading all the other gaming news from my laptop. So yeah, so without further ado, the more info on site news. Now I have done about 3 pages of this, yes, and the trailers and the development diary kind of section is about 2 pages, so this shouldn't be a long video, so bear with me. So first off, more info on site news. Metal Gear Solid 5 to release next year, that was said by an actor. Metal Gear Solid 5, which is now being called Ground Zeroes, and that was revealed at the 25th anniversary event. Also they got some info and some latest footage on Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. This is 3 different news by a Spectre about Epic Mickey 2. Epic Mickey 2 has much depth and consequential gameplay as Deus Ex. Also, by Spectre, violence doesn't have to end, E3 just crossed a line of bad taste. Also by Spectre, if we focus on next gen graphics, we're going to be in trouble. So that's also by Spectre regarding to Epic Mickey 2. Now, 2 different news by Bethesda. They responded to the Dawn Guard DLC, the PS3 queries. Also, they had the DLC not shown on PS3, and they said it's not a problem, we're positive we can solve. So I'll add all these more info on site news in the description and stuff. So yeah. 2 news on Call of Juarez, a brand new game coming out, and it's called Call of Juarez the Gunslinger. They had an interview and also a first look preview as well, so that's pretty interesting. I've only played the first Call of Juarez, I haven't played the Cartel, so you know, I would have to pick up the Cartel and then the Gunslinger whenever that comes out. 2 news by Capcom, and this is Capcom's growth strategy, more sequels made more quickly by less people. And also Capcom's European e-store opens later this year, a pop-up store offering a £900 Resident Evil 6 jacket. £900 for a jacket, Resident Evil 6. Thanks Capcom. Although I do like Capcom with all their you know, games like Resident Evil and stuff, but still, the one thing I do hate is like paying extra money for DLCs like they did for like Street Fighter Cross Tekken. It's the one thing I didn't really like as much. More news. Remember that new game, I did mention it in my last update, I think it's in part 3. There's a game called Remember Me. Remember Me Endless Street Fighter 4 producer Yoshinori Ono to offer combat advice. Also, there's some kind of news with the plot, the multiplayer, and some concept art have been revealed for Dragon Age 3. This is sort of a question. Fallout 4 to be set in Boston, and also Killzone HD, yes, Killzone 1 will be remade in HD for the PS3, and they also got a trophy list revealed, and it's also got Platinum. I didn't write down anything with the trophies, that's why I didn't add it to my trophies list back in part 1, so I do apologise for that, but it does include Platinum, so I'll give you more info on that in the description. So that's pretty cool. I've only played Killzone 2, so yes, I've only played Killzone 2 only once, and then I never went back onto it. I think that was back in 2010 or something. But I would like to pick up Killzone 3 as well, so see what happens. More info. Dante gets inside the news in fresh Devil May Cry footage. Spec Ops: The Line multiplayer is a cancerous growth, and that was said by the lead designer. The original Agent 47 voice actor returning to Hitman Absolution after all. God of War Ascension release dates revealed, plus a special edition. There's been info revealed with the special edition for God of War Ascension. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royales roster explains with Noriko and Sir Daniel. Now, if you don't know Sir Daniel, he's the main character for Medieval. I have no idea who Noriko is, so can't give you no info on that. Assassin's Creed 3 to get long-term post-launch multiplayer support. Battlefield 3 Armored Kill patch incoming. DICE updates anti-cheat measures. Obsidian counting down to mysterious RPG reveal. Fuse lit for March 2013 release. New screens inside. Now, if you don't know about this new game called Fuse, this was made by Ubisoft. I do have more news for that in part 3 of this update. Terraria bringing its side-scrolling block building sandbox to PSN. That side-scrolling game Terraria coming to PSN. Yaba is KiDdViRuS53's Zombies, Ninjas and Robots game. Sparkus Legends hands-on preview. Borderlands 2 Season Pass will cost around $30, and they offer access to 4 different add-ons, and there's updated news for that. XCOM Enemy Unknown pre-order bonuses revealed with new walkthrough video and screens. Team Bondi reveals the first Whore of the Orient details, and that's headed to next-gen consoles, and that's updated news. Square Enix is teasing the new Final Fantasy 13 game announcement. Gearbox is working on a few next-gen titles. Pitchford talks motion controls. So probably motion controls for the next-gen consoles. And finally, the last 4. Resurrected Black Hole Studios to make AAA RPGs based on Interplay IP. Platinum Games responds to Bayonetta 2 controversy. GameStation rebrands its game, and that is set to offer the best of both brands. I don't go into my local game store, but I do go in my GameStation CEX. Just a little mention about that. Ubisoft to develop fewer, biggest AAA titles for next gen. So, kind of said about that. Now, this is the trailer screens and the development diaries Accelera news. So we've had screens for Grand Theft Auto 5, Dead Space 3 and Grid 2. We've had trailers for the WWE 13 Attitude Era Mode and the full roster trailer. We had a co-op trailer for that game called PID. Trailer for XCOM Enemy Unknown. Ratchet & Clank Q-Force, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Far Cry 3. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently someone knocked at the door. Thanks, dogs. Yes. So, let me just say, what I just mentioned, trailer for XCOM Enemy Unknown, Ratchet & Clank Q-Force, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Far Cry 3, Hitman Absolution, and there was also an introduction trailer for Borderlands 2, a story trailer for The Unfinished Swan, a launch trailer for the Battlefield 3 Armored Kill DLC thing, multiplayer reveal trailer for Black Ops 2, a pre-order trailer for Aliens Colonial Marines, trailers for Earth Defense Force 4 and Fuse. That's an announcement trailer, to be honest. Announcement trailer for Fuse. And now we've got the Resident Evil 6 footage, plus there was like a trailer as well, and also their Resident Evil.net trailer. So yeah, now we've got Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel, with gameplay walkthrough and their screens, Dishonored screens and trailer plus development diaries, Assassin's Creed 3 trailers and walkthrough videos, The Last of Us gameplay video, Fuse footage, gameplay footage for that Remember Me game, a video for Double Dragon Neon, video for Star Wars 1313, Lost Planet 3 footage, The Walking Dead episode 4 was teased in a new video, latest Splinter Cell Blacklist playthrough, Epic Mickey 2 development diary and screens, Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero screens, Dead or Alive 5 behind the scenes video, and Mila was revealed with a trailer and a few screens in there. Medal of Honor Warfighter SEALs Snipers video, which talked about some scopes and sniping, plus a video for Point Man, and there was some footage for the campaign. A tutorial video for Kanemitsu on Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Gameplay video preview for Resident Evil 6. And these are just like releases and DLC. Worms Collection, which had a trailer and it was dated August 31st, as you may know, that date has just passed. Tokyo Jungle coming to PSN, which releases on the 25th in the US and the 26th in Europe. Of Orcs and Men has been dated for October 11th, and there's also some screens in there. A PS3 trophy review for Transformers Fall of Cybertron. I don't know why I said War for Cybertron. And also there was DLCs out for Rockman 3. There was Linkin Park, which included, I believe it was Shadow of the Day, New Divide, Breaking Habit and Burn It Down, I believe, and I did buy that. There was Matchbox 20, Smash Mouth and The Offspring. So that's pretty much it to mention for this part of the update. I do apologise in between, thanks to someone knocking on the door. So yeah, so that's part 2 of my update. Yes it is. So as you can see, this video was a bit short, so thanks for watching part 2 of my update. Stay tuned for part 3, and yeah, we'll see you then.